All right. So some of those transitions was just too sloppy for me, so I'm gonna clean those up. And I'm talking about me, not you.
No problem. No
But
problem.
it'll be tightened up later. But awesome job, sir. Awesome job. And actually, if you give me 1 second, hey, babe, I'm done with the important recording, so you can do whatever you got to do.
Mhm.
Okay, well, we didn't ask you to sing, but thank you. We got the
No.
confident musician right here. But yeah, brother, I mean, awesome job, brother. Awesome. I so appreciate the opportunity. And, I don't take it lightly. I mean, I understand that, yeah, people are paying or whatever. But for me, it's, me being able to impact, your career and your art. And, of course, there's always that possibility of it being for good or for ill. And in my case, I'm always going to do my best on your behalf. But you giving me more than enough to work with as far as the books. I can't wait for you to read the review. I think you're gonna love it. You're gonna gag on the first line. And this is gonna shape up to be really good when I get it edited down.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, really,
All
really.
right. And
Yeah.
then let's see a couple things as far as the debrief goes. So my aim, in my opinion, honestly, if we're gonna still call it the Pride edition, I gotta get the interview out by Friday. So look forward to, well, actually, when we're done with this, you should see when I think it's when I hit end broadcast, and I think when you hit leave studio, you should see some sort of pop up that will give you the option to download all of this. It's totally optional if you even want to do that, you know. But then also from there, like I said, then I'll be able to kind of play with some stuff behind the scenes that will let me see it on YouTube as an unlisted video that nobody else can see, and then I'll shoot you that link. So even if you don't get the recording, you'll have all of the raw, just in case you want to check that out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that I will have at the very least well, I already have one promo that's almost done, which is kind of real short. Actually, I think I got an example of it here somewhere that I can show really quickly. It looks kind of like this.
Coming soon, the Rainbow Room Publishing Summer Reading List.
It looks something like that, but it'll show me holding the book, and it'll be on the top of to say something like the Pride Edition, and then it'll end with introducing you and the idea that they got to watch the video as soon as possible. That actually probably will drop tomorrow, and I'll give you a copy of that before then. It'll probably be in the evening sometime tomorrow, and I'm always thinking East Coast time. It just lets me catch a lot of people, so more than likely it will drop like 5-ish, so that it'll be up 6-ish your time. But it's a really quick, like 30-second thing. And it'll pretty much explain that the video will be up to view, and that it'll actually be two things. It'll be, broadcast using this setup. So that lets me drop it on all of the social medias that I can. Still learning how they do this. You got to do something funky to get to Instagram and to TikTok. But usually what I do is I chop up different pieces of it and I put it on all those different places. I tag you every place that I can tag you. Um, the let me see. Yeah, so it'll be probably 2 to 3 clips out of the interview, and that'll be also a combination of like where we might have some behind the scenes, like some of this conversation, maybe a behind the scenes thing
Okay.
that I use. Any place where I made an error or something that I find to be funny and think will catch the folks' attention, that's like the blooper reel. So yeah, at least outside of the full interview itself, the edited version, there should be at least 2 to 3 kind of promo things. All of them, for the most part, will be designed where you can use it perpetually.
Okay.
Until, for whatever reason you maybe change your hair or something. I don't know. But ideally I designed it so that you can use it as long as possible. And then, like I said, the other thing was that I get the review to you, the first draft of that sometime tomorrow at the latest. Cause like I said, I'm almost done. I just want to put one more little paragraph in there. And I dressed it up too. If you saw the example that I sent before, I like to dress it up with the images of the books, kind of like a subliminal message that the books are the background image, but really, really faded, really transparent, so that they can see the words of the actual review. So my idea right now that I'm playing with is stacking all three of the front covers into one kind of rectangular thing, and then the reviews like a two-page spread that goes on top of that.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that is it. But of course, we got the emails. And like I said, again, I apologize for jumping onto the text because sometimes it's like, oh, I got to get this answer quicker than waiting for somebody with the email. But as
Mhm.
always, as questions and things come up, we got the emails. I prefer the emails just because I can look up when I'm working maybe at 2 or 3 in the morning and be like, okay, what did we say? And I got to call you or text you at 2 or 3 in the morning. I can go into the Google Mail and just keyword search EPK. When did we talk about the press kit? Okay, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's the other piece. I'm working on the press kit. And I'm trying to remember if there was anything. I had to go back through the emails because I think I did ask for something else. Oh, and I love the idea. This is the way that I want to use your other picture. So you saw how I used the one picture. I think you're in like a bronze or a brown in the
Yeah.
bio.
Yeah.
Oh, also with that, I'm going to add a clickable link to this video.
Okay.
So when you send that out, it'll just be out there. But wherever you can gather up reviews or interviews, even if it's just a link, I would like to get those. My plan was to use the other picture where you're in like the turquoise. What I've done with someone else where I just made, and I did it for myself, but I didn't do it as pretty. I got to go back and think about it. But I like the idea of using that as a background page and having all your reviews listed, even if it's just a blurb from each one. So you'll have a page of your reviews that go in that press kit.
Okay.
And ideally clickable links that get people right there. So as they want to interview you, as they want to read the books or contact you, they click and boom, they're right there from looking at a PDF document. Kind
Yeah.
of deal.